Hey all, welcome to my channel, Tale Bearing Time. Today in this video, I want to simply tell the tale of William Shakespeare's The Tamping of the Shoe. Let's get into the story. The Tamping of the Shoe. Do you know where Padua is? It is a big city in Italy. Many years ago, in the city of Padua lived a rich gentleman called Battista. Battista had two young daughters. Their names were Caterina and Bianca. Bianca, the younger daughter, was a very gentle girl with excellent manners. Katrina, the elder one, was very different. She was a lady with a very bad temper. When she became angry, people were afraid of her. In fact, the people of Padua called Katrina Yeshu. Yeshu, as you all know, is a person with a fearless temper and very bad manners. Both Katrina and Bianca were young and beautiful. There were many young men who wanted to marry Bianca, but unfortunately, nobody was bold enough to ask for Katrina's hand in marriage. This worried Batista a lot. While Bianca was getting many excellent proposals, he could not permit her to get married, since it was the custom for the elder daughter to be married first. Thus, it was that both the young girls continued to live with their father. However, a few months later, a gentleman came to Padua to look for a wife. His name was Petruccio. Petruccio heard of Battista and his true daughter. He was also told about Caterina the Shoe. Unlike the other young men, Petruccio made up his mind to marry Caterina and tamp her into an obedient wife. Petruccio was a handsome young man and he was wise too. He too had a fierce temper, but he was also a very happy and jovial man. He decided to treat Katrina the same way that she treated others. He thought that this would certainly improve her behavior. Deciding not to waste any time, Petruccio went to meet Batista. Batista was very surprised that this young handsome man wanted to marry Katrina. Oh, Batista, I have heard about your beautiful and gentle daughter Katrina. I believe that she will make a wonderful wife. I have come from the city of Verona, and I wish to marry her, said Petruccio. Battista was shocked to hear the way Petruccio described Caterina, knowing that it would be wrong to let this young man's life be wasted. He tried to warn him about Caterina's nature. Just then, an old man rushed into the room with a bleeding head. It was Caterina's music master. Oh, Battista, well, the old man. Look what your daughter has done to me. All I did was to correct a mistake, and she broke the fruit over my head. Oh, what a fine lady, said Petruccio. She seems to be very brave, and I love her even more. Please, may I spend some time with her? He asked Batista. I am a very busy man. My father has just died and has left me a fortune. I have to go back to Verona and manage my affairs. Tell me, Signor Batista, will you allow me to marry your daughter Caterina? He asked. Batista was very puzzled at this young man's behavior, but he was happy that someone was finally willing to marry Caterina. He decided to agree to the match so that he would not have to worry anyone. I am very happy with you, young man. Not only do I agree to the marriage, but I will also give you 20,000 crowns and all of my estate in dowry. If you will take her with you, he said. Petruccio immediately agreed, and taking Battista's permission, went in to meet Katrina. I will win her over with my charm. If she shouts at me, I will tell her that she sounds like a nightingale. And when she frowns, I will tell her that she looks like a fresh rose. If she does not speak, I will praise the beauty of her language. And if she asks me to get out, I will thank her for asking me to stay with her. And with this plan, Petruccio entered Katrina's room. He was very surprised to meet that Katrina was a very beautiful lady. Good morning, Kate. He greeted her and sat down comfortably on a chair. If you want to speak to me, call me Katrina, replied the arrogant Katrina. But that is not your name. People call you Plain Kate and Benny Kate and very often Katrina the Shoe. But Kate, you are the prettiest Kate in this kingdom. And I have come to court you, said Petruccio. If people call me the shoe, they are right, shouted Katrina, and proved to Petruccio why it was so. How sweet, how beautiful, how mild. Sweet Kate, let us talk of more beautiful things. Your father has agreed to our marriage, and even the dowry is fixed, and I will marry you, said Petruccio. Just then, Battista entered. Petruccio told him that Caterina has received him with a lot of kindness and had promised to marry him the coming Sunday. No, screamed Caterina. I will agree to hang you next Sunday. You madman! Father, are you crazy to ask me to marry him? I'll never agree to a man like this. Please don't be angry with my dear Kate, pleaded Petruccio with Battista. This is just a game she is playing. Just before you entered, she lovingly agreed to marry me. Give me your hand, dear Kate. I must now go away. I will go to Wednesday to buy you fine clothes and jewelry. I will bring you many fine things on Sunday. Saying this to Katrina and asking Battista to make all the arrangements for the wedding, Petruccio left. Let's continue in part 2. Thanks for the watching. Please give your support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Thank you all.